Along my gift giving, I've received an achievement. You may have this. I had Melia give out 30 gifts. It didn't help as much as I would like, but I did it. As a result of that, Dunban got a level up. He's now up to 43 along with everyone else, as far as I can tell. I'll be back when I'm done still. Got another achievement. Study Aids gave Shulk 20 pieces of machinery as gifts. Yeah, there's a lot of gifts stuff here that we'll be getting along the way. I have been saving up for this point. I'll go over the list when we're done. It's exhaustive. Another achievement gave Charla fruit as a gift 20 times. We get fruitful gifts. Hooray! More things done. Alright, that is all taken care of. I spent quite a bit of time gifting stuff out. Let's take a look at the results of my work before we actually go over what I did. I almost got everything I wanted. Almost. As you can see, I didn't quite get the affinity between Dunban and Shulk. At this point, I figured it was just better to let that happen naturally because I spent so many of my gifts already. I pretty much got everything that I wanted outside of that. Everything with Melia is now up to green. Unfortunately, with Ricky, there is still one yellow, and that is with Charla. So we'll have to have him fight alongside Charla a little bit more before we can get that green affinity. Everything else is up to green. So a lot of connections are now up to green, and a lot of heart-to-hearts have been unlocked. With that said, let's go over the gifts that I gave out. Remember, these are all collectibles. I'm going to sort them by the person that I gave them to, and it's going to be a huge list. So I hope you guys are ready if you wanted to pay attention. To Ricky, I gave Sweet Wasabi, White Beetle, Cool Potato, Dance Apple, Moth Crawler, Brown Butterfly, Queen Locust, Humming Plum, White Ladybird, Rainbow Bug, Sorrow Beetle, Scarlet Ladybird, Kelp Mushroom, Red Durian, Honey Rhubarb, White Songbird, Verdant Eternity, Forest of Gossip, and Happy Carnival. Good God, that's a lot of things. Ricky got the most presents. We're trying to be as nice to him as possible. Apparently, he doesn't get along with everybody as well as I would like. Next up, to Melia, we gave Strong Dandelion, Moonflower, Walnut Grape, Princess Daffodil, Rainbow Zirconia, Spirit Clematis, Crimson Citrus, Leaf Mystery, Enigma Lotus, Humming Nettle, Venomous Lizard, and Venom Platypus. For whatever reason, she likes venomous stuff and flowers. Ricky really likes bugs and things to eat often. To Dunban, we gave Hill Fireflies, Prairie Dragonfly, Lemon Stone, Black Beetle, Plate Snow, Matte Ice, Waterlog, Blue Gear Shard, Ether Rose, Ether Pebble, Blue Sky Bark, Wool Rock, Featherleaf, Fire Abron, Death Bangle, and Lemonade Sky. To Rhine, we gave Chinoot, Ash Fox, Amblygon Turtle, Spicy Cabbage, Humming Cat, Devious Gravity, and Humming Cabbage. He likes cabbage. To Charla, we gave Red Lettuce, Hard Lotus, Mist Tree, Rumble Coal, Sour Gooseberry, Gold Dust Illusion, Spicy Nut, Kneecap Rock, Pure Cherry, and Bright Fig. And to Shulk, we gave Blue Chain, Shin Gecko, Winding Gear, Rusty Bolt, and Rumble Part. That's a lot of stuff that I handed out. And I still have some stuff left. I don't want you thinking I got rid of all of it. There was definitely a point where I just kind of stopped. I kind of sorted it by what was the sale price, and of course there's still some stuff that I need, but as you can see, there's not too much left. We had 4 pages when I started, and there's still some stuff that I'm happy to hold on to, like cute parsnips and the hot taros, and Dober Corgis are around here somewhere, Chimera Rabbits. I think the Dober Corgis are actually first. Yeah, we never ended up using those with Melia. I really should have. But we have unlocked quite a few things. I'm going to need to switch the party around so that we can get to the first heart-to-heart that I have unlocked as a result of this. As it turns out, it's in Frontier Village. Shulk and Ricky are going to talk back at Pollenworks. Should be unlocked now. What? Is it a different Pollenworks one? Isn't it just the one? Do I need something? I thought that was it. I thought that was all I needed for this one, but there's just the one heart-to-heart here. It's Shulk and Ricky, Green Affinity. Thought I could get it now. All right, hold on while I figure out what's going on. Maybe it's plot. It is plot. We're very close, but we'll have to come back later for this one. So let's move on. I'm going to have to change the party then. We'll get rid of Ricky and bring in Melia. Apparently I didn't anticipate getting this affinity level at this point. Not moving forward before that. All right, we're out of Frontier Village for the time being. We want to go back to Machna Forest, and we want to go to the Agni Tablet. And between Shulk and Melia, we should be able to get... Oh, an Ash Fox. We should be able to get another... Where is it? It's so hidden here. There it is. There it is. We should be able to get another heart-to-heart. Fallen Brethren. This is between Shulk and Melia at Green Affinity. Let me drop a save so we can see all the different aspects of the heart-to-heart. All right, let's view Fallen Brethren. Sounds sad. Something bothering you, Melia? Forgive me, Shulk. I'm not myself today. So we already have two options. We have, that's okay, hey, look at this, or what's wrong. Let's change the subject. That's what sad people always like. Check out this massive plant. The flora in this region really are something else. The people back home will never believe the stories. They are quite amazing, yes. Sorry, Melia, I guess you find this stuff kind of boring. It's not that. Really, it isn't. In fact, I think I feel a little better already listening to you. So then we have two options once more. Once again, we could show genuine concern, or we could just continue talking about plants. Let's continue talking about plants. Oh good, you do like plants. I have to say that's not exactly what I meant. Well, if you say so. You're not going to ask me what is wrong? If you've cheered up, then I guess I don't need to. Besides, I'm not too good at knowing when to ask and when to keep quiet. Ha! I can tell. But it's all right. You've turned the gloomy cloud over my head into sunshine. Just being here with you is enough for me. Thank you. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? And we get the achievement once more for doing things wrong, but we're not going to leave things that way. Fallen Brethren, take 2. Hopefully this time we hear about Fallen Brethren. Something bothering you, Melia? Forgive me, Shulk. I'm not myself today. That's okay. Hey, look at this plant. Check out this massive plant. The flora in this region really are something else. People back home will never believe the stories. They are quite amazing, yes. Sorry, Melia, I guess you find this stuff kind of boring. It's not that. Really, it isn't. In fact, I think I feel a little better already listening to you. Alright, now we'll actually show some concern. Are you okay? I'm worried. You can talk to me, if you want to, I mean. Alright. Before we all met, it was at this spot I lost 4 of my brethren. Oh, I didn't realize. It was at Telethia, right? Yes. The 4 men had been my shield since I was a little girl. They were kind and considerate, and my friends. How I miss them. Sounds like you were close. Fighting for your life was a part of who they were, though. Yes, I know that now. But I shall never forget their sacrifice. It will stay with me for as long as I live. And that's the first neutral one. Fallen Brethren. This time we're going for the other neutral one. We'll actually show some concern to start this time. Something bothering you, Melia? Forgive me, Shulk. I'm not myself today. What's wrong? It happened before I met you. In this spot, my 4 protectors laid down their lives for me. Really? I didn't know. Was it when you fought the Telethia? Yes. Until that day, the 4 of them accompanied me everywhere. They were true friends to me. I grieve for them deeply. What the? This is the easiest heart-to-heart, I think, in the game. At least to this point. I bet you got on their nerves. Really? Or they sound like great people. Which one do you think is the better one? Let's start with the worst one. I bet you got on their nerves. How can you say such a thing? I was the perfect companion. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I forgot you're way more grown up than someone like me. You think I'm grown up? It is possible I troubled them by acting beyond my years. I found it hard hidden away in that stuffy imperial villa. Cooped up in there, I can imagine. But I'm sure they cared for you deeply, Melia. Don't feel bad. I know they did. And their sacrifice to save me will not be forgotten, that I promise. I shall remember them forever. Let's try doing this the right way, then, Fallen Brethren. Something bothering you, Melia? Forgive me, Shulk. I'm not myself today. What's wrong? It happened before I met you. In this spot, my 4 protectors laid down their lives for me. Really? I didn't know. Was it when you fought the Telethia? Yes. Until that day, the 4 of them accompanied me everywhere. They were true friends to me. I grieve for them deeply. They sound like great people. They were indeed. I have spent the bulk of my life hidden away in the Imperial Villa. They took care of me for all that time. You must have been close. It's sad to lose people like that. Shulk, will you help me? I want to give them a proper sending off. Of course. We'll do it together, you and me. Thank you, Shulk. My fallen brethren, I promise to live my life to the fullest. Look over me as I journey on. And now we have completed it the right way. I'll meet you at the next heart-to-heart that is unlocked for us, since apparently Ricky's isn't. Next up is the Sparkling Pool, still in Machna Forest. As you can see, there's a ton of collectibles that spawn right after 5. 5 to 6 is the perfect time to go in. We'll see if I can't get anything that maybe Ricky and Charlotte could trade back and forth so that they like each other a little bit more. We'll see though. Just so many. Ooh, benign cricket. I still need some of those, I think. Still need a few. Alright. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and view the heart-to-heart. This one's actually between Charla and Melia. If they will let me. There we go. No boys allowed. What a beautiful spring. Makes me want to jump right in. It does look inviting. It would certainly cool us down. Are you all right, Melia? It looks as if the heat's getting to you. So we have two options. You may be correct, or why should the heat affect me? Let's get angry. Why should the heat affect me? Don't get your knickers in a twist. I'm just worried about you. It is not as if I am seen double or anything. You don't have to put on such a brave face all the time. I'll bring you some water. That would be Nice. Thank you. It's nothing. You've earned it. Just because I'm used to this heat doesn't mean everyone is. So we have, I doubt you are used to it, or how come you are used to it. Let's not believe her. I doubt you are used to it. Think about it. I was born and raised in Colony 6. I do not understand. How does that make you accustomed to this heat? Oh, that's right. You wouldn't know. Underneath Colony 6 is a huge ether crystal mine. At the very deepest point, there's an ether river. It's hotter than hot. An ether river? I have heard of this phenomenon. When ether particles collide, it causes a chain reaction. The heat produced by all those reactions can be extraordinary. I did not realize you lived so close to such a place. Thinking back, the central pit was far hotter than Machna. I wish I could have shown you. I may have had to decline in any case. I don't think I'd have lasted a minute in there. Shame we'll never know. And we didn't get to the no boys allowed part. But we'll try it again and maybe we'll get to that. No boys allowed. Once again, hopefully we can talk about the actual subject matter this time. What a beautiful spring. Makes me want to jump right in. It does look inviting. It would certainly cool us down. Are you all right, Melia? It looks as if the heat's getting to you. Why should the heat affect me? Don't get your knickers in a twist. I'm just worried about you. It is not as if I am seeing double or anything. You don't have to put on such a brave face all the time. I'll bring you some water. That would be nice. Thank you. It's nothing. You've earned it. Just because I'm used to this heat doesn't mean everyone is. How come you are used to it? I'm from Colony 6, which is home to a gigantic ether crystal mine. An ether river runs through the very deepest point. It's scorching down there. An ether river? I have heard of this phenomenon. When ether particles collide, it causes a chain reaction. The heat produced by all those reactions can be extraordinary. I did not realize you lived so close to such a place. Looking back, the place is a cool breeze next to the central pit. I wish I could have shown you. Perhaps you could show me some of your colony's other sites. Ones that don't involve me fainting from heat exhaustion. I'd love to, but most of them were destroyed by the Mechon. That's awful. The colony was built on top of the mine, and the mine's still there, more or less. With any luck, we can rebuild our home bigger and better than ever. I am sure you will, Charla. Still have not gotten to No Boys Allowed just yet. Hopefully we get a little clue as to what No Boys Allowed could mean. This time. The third time. What a beautiful spring. Makes me want to jump right in. It does look inviting. It would certainly cool us down. Are you all right, Melia? It looks as if the heat's getting to you. You may be correct. Maybe you should take a rest. That may be in order. I believe I am starting to see things. That doesn't sound good. Maybe the forest air doesn't agree with you. It's very humid here. Don't worry, I just need a minute to compose myself. Well, if you say so. I've got a great idea. Let's take a dip, just you and me. It'll cool us both down, and it might even make you feel better. So we have Are You Sure? And No, That's a Silly Idea. Once again, pretty obvious which one is the better option. We're gonna go with the worse option. No, that's a silly idea. I will wait here, but feel free to go in yourself. This is just a wild guess, but Melia, can you swim? That is not why I refuse. Have you any reason to doubt that I can swim? So it's just because you're embarrassed then? Well, it's okay, no one's watching. I even brought swimsuits for us. All right then, if you think it's safe. Great, let's go swimming, Melia. We'll both keep a lookout for Ryan and Shulk. Wait, Charla. I feel certain this isn't going to end well. Also, what about Dunban? You seem to have forgotten about him. Let's do it the right way this time. No boys allowed. What a beautiful spring. Makes me want to jump right in. It does look inviting. It would certainly cool us down. Are you all right, Melia? It looks as if the heat's getting to you. You may be correct. Maybe you should take a rest. That may be in order. I believe I am starting to see things. That doesn't sound good. Maybe the forest air doesn't agree with you. It's very humid here. Don't worry. I just need a minute to compose myself. Well, if you say so. Oh, I've got a great idea. Let's take a dip, just you and me. It'll cool us both down, and it might even make you feel better. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. We won't get another chance like this, and the water's crystal clear. But well... Didn't you used to go swimming outdoors when you were a kid? No, never. Father would not have allowed something like that. Then why not make up for lost time? It's the perfect chance. You were right. Let's go swimming, Charla. I hope Shulk doesn't see me. Oh, just Shulk as it turns out. No, I was watching the whole time. Didn't let you out of my sight for one little second. I'll meet you at the next heart-to-heart. Well, the last heart-to-heart is supposed to be available to me here at the Prophecy Hut. This is supposed to be between Melia and Ricky at Green Affinity, and I've double-checked, and there's no listed requirement for any particular spot in the plot, but based on what's actually in the heart-to-heart, when I look at the script for it, it would not surprise me if I need to progress with the plot at least a little bit further before this is available to me. So that's going to do it for Heart-to-Hearts. So we are going to warp on out of here, actually in the same area. We are ready to move forward with the plot. We have put it off long enough. So we're going to head back to No Pond Tower, and we will pick up from here next time. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by my ready to progress with the main plot squad of Melia, Shulk, and Ricky. Charlotte, Dunban, and Ryan have also been here. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.